Okay, so I'm basically going to tell you, or show you every game that I have for the PlayStation 3. I'm going to start off with the multi-platform games you can get on the PlayStation 3 or a different console. And then I'm going to move on to the exclusives that are only on the PlayStation 3. I can't really show you downloadable games because I'm using the PlayStation Eye for my camera to record this. And, of course, it runs on the PlayStation 3. So I can't really have the PlayStation 3 run the PlayStation Eye and show you a game at the same time. It just doesn't work. Yeah, the PlayStation doesn't even let me go out just to show you my games. So I'm just going to show you the games that I have on disc, which is pretty much all my games. Like, the only games that I have that I downloaded are Pain, which is alright, and then Warhawk, which is really good, but it's kind of old. So I'm just going to show you my disc-based ones. And I'm going to tell you whether I think you should rent the game, buy the game, or avoid the game. Some of them I'll do like full reviews later on, but I just want to go over all the games just for like a short time. All at once. Alright. For multi-platform, I have Prince of Persia. I hope you can see it okay. This is Prince of Persia, I think 4. It's just called Prince of Persia, though. Now this, some people didn't like it because you can't die in the game. But this is one that I'm actually going to probably do a real review for. It came out in like November 2008. It didn't sell that great. It actually got good reviews though. You can probably find it used at GameStop for like 40 bucks, maybe 45 bucks. It's a pretty good deal. And I really liked the game. I suggest that even if you didn't like some of the Prince of Persia games before, you should probably go buy it, because this one's not... this one got better review scores than the other ones. They changed a couple things, made it better. And the story at the end actually completely took me by surprise. I did not see it coming at all. A little controversy here. Grand Theft Auto 4. I'm sure you've heard of Grand Theft Auto. It is a great game, but do not let your kids watch you play it if you have kids, or if you're under the age of 15, you definitely, pretty much definitely should not be playing this game. So I'm kind of guilty of breaking that rule myself. But I mean, if you're an adult and you don't mind a lot of violence, definitely check out Grand Theft Auto 4. Like I said, it's incredibly violent. There's tons of sexual stuff. But I mean, you have to know what you're getting into, and it's a really good game if, you don't mind that kind of stuff. Then, Assassin's Creed. For Grand Theft Auto 4, I suggest you buy it if you're old enough to. Assassin's Creed, I actually liked it quite a bit. I would suggest buying it. It's so old, you can probably get it for like 20 bucks now. Some people didn't like it because it was kind of repetitive. I didn't really mind. Far Cry 2, I'm trying to speed it up a little bit here, because I don't want to make this video too long. Far Cry 2, I was actually enjoying it pretty much, but then I got a glitch in the game where, like, it just won't let me move on from this one spot. It's just a terrible glitch. It broke the game for me. I mean, the disc is fine, but it's just such a bad glitch I can't get past it no matter what I do, so I don't really know what to do about this one. Frankly, I've heard some other people complain about the same thing, so I would say, actually, maybe don't buy it. I mean, if you're a big fan of the first game, maybe. But I don't know, I mean, it's weird. I mean, not many people, but a couple people had that problem, so I don't know. Alright, now for games that you can only get on the PlayStation 3, so I have Killzone 2. I'm not that into first-person shooters myself, but actually this game was really good. I really enjoyed it. I would suggest probably wait for the price to drop down to below 50 bucks, and then definitely get it. The online is really good. The single player is good, but not great. The online is amazing, though. Motorstorm. I have like 3 friends who have this game. All 3 of them hate it, but I really like it. I mean, it's so cheap now. Motorstorm 1 or Motorstorm 2. You really might as well get either one. One thing I don't like about Motorstorm 2 is that they didn't change that much, and it doesn't really look any better. It just looks different. In Motorstorm 2, I suggest just getting one of them. If you have one, don't bother getting the other. I mean, they're so similar. That kind of disappointed me. Anyway, Uncharted Drake's Fortune is awesome. I can't believe this game has not sold much better than it has. It should have sold like 5 million. It is an amazing game. It's old, but well, it's kind of old. It's from 2007. But it looks amazing. It looks completely amazing. You can probably get it for like 20 bucks right now. You know, go get this game if you don't have it. I'm definitely going to review this one. Heavenly Sword. I thought it was okay, but the end really blew me away. I really liked the end. I might review this one too. Again, it's an older game. It's worth the price now. You can probably find it for like 20 or 30 bucks at GameStop. I'd say maybe a rent on this one. For Uncharted, definite buy. Like I said, just buy one of the Motorstorm games. Killzone 2, wait for the price to drop a little, then definitely buy. And here's another one. I just can't stand how badly it's sold. I can't understand it at all. Valkyria Chronicles. I don't know any of my friends who have this game, but it got great review scores. Everyone who's played it loves it, including me. I mean, definitely go buy it. It's a role-playing game, kind of like Final Fantasy. It's in a different type of setting, different control scheme, slightly different combat. Actually, pretty different combat sometimes. But I mean, really, I like it. It got an average review score of like 9.0. It's only on the PlayStation 3. It's made by Sega, so all of you old Sega fanboys, definitely check it out. I don't know why it sold so badly. I mean, it should have sold at least like 2 million. It hasn't even broken 500,000 yet. I don't know what's up. It's definitely a great game. It has an optional install, which is nice. You don't have to have an install if you don't want to. This one I'm definitely going to review. Definitely get this one. And do Sega a favor, if you go to GameStop to get it, buy a new copy. It'll only cost like $3 more. But, you know, it'll help Sega out. Because it's an amazing game. And then my favorite game for the PlayStation 3 ever, and the first PlayStation 3 game that I ever played. Metal Gear Solid 4. If you haven't bought this game and you have a PlayStation 3, I don't know what's wrong with you. Because, I know some people say they didn't buy it because they didn't like the second game or the third game. But this one has better controls than the other games, for one thing. The plot is not as confusing as the second game, and Raiden is a lot cooler than he was in the second game. Yeah, Raiden became a ninja and a cyborg, for those who don't know. I don't want to give away too much, but this is one I'm definitely going to review. So, I mean, if you don't have this game and you have a PlayStation 3, I don't know what's wrong with you. Its average review score is like 9.5 out of 10. And it sold, if you include the bundles, probably it sold around 4 or 5 million. It's like one of the best-selling PlayStation 3 games ever, and it's an amazing game. I mean, it's my favorite game like the last 5 years. Definitely get it. Even if you didn't like the other games in the series so much, this one's a little bit different in a good way. And that's it for my games right now. Thinking I might pick up Resistance 1 probably sometime, and I'll tell you about that one when I get it. But until then, see ya.